What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Average Bros Podcast 2.0. I'm Miguel,
I'm Terry.
and this is,
Yup.
we have still yet to name him, but we will get there. Welcome back to another episode of the Average Bros Podcast. We're here raising the average with you guys. So, what's going on, Kier? How are you, man? What's going on? What's new? Tell the people, fill them in. We've been up to a lot.
We
since our last
have
episode.
been up to a lot, bro. We had a really cool week. We got to do some
Yeah.
cool things that we'll
Get
dive
some-
into. But I want to ask you one question because I just bought Chris Brown tickets.
Oh, see, breezy.
And he's
Okay.
going on tour with Usher. If you guys don't know, they literally just announced like more dates that they're going on.
Oh, really?
Like the two R&B kings, pretty much.
Yes.
And because of that, I got a question.
Okay.
I don't know if you know like the stereotype or like how like guys don't want their girls going up on stage to a Chris Brown concert,
Yes.
right? Or like if you've seen Usher get a little, sensual with the crowd.
You seen
right?
that one clip with the girl with the cherries?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That clip comes up on my Twitter feed quite often. I'm like, it's always funny every time. Yeah.
So I want to ask you because I bought tickets, right?
If I'll go with you?
That too.
No, sweet.
that
But
too.
no, of course I will.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Invite yourself. No, I'm kidding. But would you rather go on stage at a Chris Brown concert or an Usher concert? They would never do this. They would never put up a guy up there.
They would never.
Like they would never. Just it's not like in them like that, right?
Yeah.
They would never do that. But let's say they picked you the homie and they still did their performance. Right? Which one would you rather go on? Or I guess rather not go on?
Oh, you know what? I do. Okay, well, that leaves the question. Bar for bar, band for band.
Uh-huh.
Are you picking Chris Brown or Usher?
What you mean?
Discography-wise. Music-wise.
Oh, music? Chris Brown.
You're picking Chris Brown?
Yeah.
That's crazy because I think I'm going Usher.
Okay. Wait, are we in counting like their performance too? Like
Yes, yeah, like everything. Bar for
they
everything.
actually are good dancers, both of them.
Yeah.
But I'm going Sea Breezy.
You're still gonna see Breezy. I'm
Yeah.
going Usher, I think.
Okay.
So for that reason, I think I would go with Usher.
You would rather go on the stage with Usher?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I like that for you.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think Usher would be fun, and I think he'd be a good time. You know, Chris Brown, I'm a little intimidated by. I do think he's a better dancer than Usher. So that's where I go a little awry. I think he would just show me like
both scenarios, you pretty much just stand or sit there.
yeah.
And they're really close to you.
Yeah. But I do think I'm gonna go Usher. I think he's just a smooth criminal.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I was choosing the other one.
Oh, really? Okay.
But for different reasons.
Wow, what were your reasons?
For me, Usher would be too awkward.
You think so?
It's a little too intimate.
And I like that.
See, I would be like, yo, this is too intimate, right? Chris Brown, he's just dancing and like grinding. I like,
yeah,
like,
he
do
just
your
kind of
thing,
doing his
do your
thing,
thing, you know.
Yeah,
but,
I'm chilling.
But Usher feeding you cherries, you know,
Yeah,
like
right.
that's a little too intimate for me right
I'd
there.
be eating the cherries.
Yeah.
I can see myself doing that though.
Yeah, I've seen you do that in your.
Hey Usher, if you see this, bro, don't be afraid to invite the
first
bros
guy
out.
you bring up on stage.
Is this homie? Is this homie?
Yeah.
Hey, we still need help naming our homie here. So if you average bros and gals are listening out there, leave us some comments below. Let us know a good name. We have a couple front runners, but we'll get to that soon. I want to let the people know. We've been up to a lot this past week.
Yeah, what's we been up to?
I can't lie. Me and Carrie have had a great time this past week. Thanks to a lot to our community, the Average Bros community.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of great opportunities this past week, and we've been really able to make some really cool content out of it. I just want to touch on a couple things. We got hooked up.
Yeah.
We got hooked up.
Average Bros family got hooked up.
Average Bros fam got hooked up. Me and Carrie actually got to check out. If you haven't seen the reel or the short yet, it's out on our YouTube and our Instagram. We were able to get hooked up to go to a Clippers game.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the play-ins versus the Warriors, and man,
dude, that was like, it wasn't like the play-ins. That was a playoff like atmosphere.
Dude, talk about epic.
Yeah.
Bro. We got hooked up. We got sent over tickets from the Clippers, and we were able to go and make some content.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Enjoy the game, free tickets.
Great game.
We got some shirts too, and man, Steph went crazy.
Yeah, the vets did their thing.
Yeah,
Kawhi, Steph.
Everyone. I can't lie. Like, even though we were there because of the Clippers, I really loved watching Steph Curry play. Like
No,
that was
like no one knows from the videos online, but
yeah.
there were low key more Warriors fans there than Clipper fans. Like
Yes.
the Warriors were doing their thing, or the
Yes.
fans were doing their thing.
Like the Warrior fan shout if you're a Warrior fan, shout out you. Like
Yeah,
they run deep,
yeah,
bro.
no, for real.
It was crazy. Like it was literally it felt like the wall of Clippers fans. If you've been
Hmm.
into a dome, you know the wall versus Warriors fans.
Oh, they
It
were
was
loud.
crazy, bro. It felt like I've been lucky enough to go to a game at the Chase Center and it
Hmm.
felt like a game there. It felt
Yeah,
like a Warriors
literally.
home game.
Like they were doing their chants. Like,
Yeah. Nah.
but yeah, so that was cool.
So it was electric. Shout out to Clippers. Thanks again for having us out
Yeah, thank
there.
you.
And another thing, we
Hmm.
were also able to visit the Bucket Squad headquarters,
Yeah,
man.
that was dope.
That was awesome, bro. So
Shout out our guys over
shout out
there.
our guys Travis and Johnny for having us out there, man. It was something we weren't even there to really to be honest, truthfully, we were just hanging out with them
Hmm.
over at their place and they were like, "You guys want to go see the facilities?" And we were like, "Shoot, sure." And sure enough, they took us and it was a vibe,
Yeah, we got
bro.
to hoop
So
a little bit.
yeah, make a little content too, shoot a
Yeah,
couple shots and
yeah.
enjoy, man. So shout out our guys over at Bucket Squad. If you haven't seen either of the Clippers short or the um, Bucket Squad short, check us out on YouTube and of course on Reels too. So I've been thinking about this. I've been mulling about this. A couple of my other buddies were talking about something essential in men's fashion. I want you to consider
Mhm.
how much of your closet. Imagine your closet.
Uh-huh.
How much of that stuff in your closet do you actually wear?
Can I clarify something real quick?
Huh.
Do you think the average homie, average bro,
Mm,
because I know gals got it,
I know.
but the average homie has an actual closet, or is it like a
Oh,
drawer or a dresser?
do you
Right.
have both? Do you only have?
So growing up, I mostly had both, but as I got older and older, like as I lived in like apartments, moved around, it was more like I kept a dresser. And like right
Dresser
now,
guy.
I have multiple dressers, not really a
Oh,
closet.
I'm biased. I've always loved to have in my closet, but
Hmm.
I also have a dresser. I kind of have a lot of clothes, which
Yeah.
kind of leads this
Okay.
conversation. But
Okay.
um,
I
yeah,
was just
I
wondering.
have both. I have
Okay.
both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Sorry, what was your main question?
What percent? So think about your entire closet.
Uh-huh.
What percentage of everything in there do you actually wear?
Can I say right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Right now, it's pretty high
Really?
because I did so much moving in the last like 5 years
Uh,
that every time I like got rid of stuff.
okay.
Whereas like when I was in college living at home,
Mm,
I accumulated so much stuff. I was
mm,
wearing a very small percent of
mm.
that, like very small, probably like 15%. Because
Okay.
I was also not doing much. Like if I'm hooping, I'm hooping. If
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever,
Mm,
working, right?
mm-hmm.
So very small. But now I would say I wear a lot because I just have less space. So
Sure.
I keep only the things I really like.
Okay.
So I'd say like 65 to 70%.
Oh, dang, that's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
When I was hanging out, I was thinking about this question with my guys this
Yeah.
weekend. The average was around like 25%.
Okay. Okay.
So that's
It
amazing.
might be
Good for
because I
you.
don't have a closet. I
That
just
could be
got
helpful.
drawers now.
Yeah. So now you're more cognizant of the things that you have.
Yeah.
I could see that.
What's your
And
number?
then mine's like 20%.
Okay. Okay.
I probably wear I didn't realize this like now that I'm a working dude.
Uh-huh.
I just wear the same shit every day.
Yeah, like for
Not
your
like
work
every day,
week,
but like I
you
have
rotate.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I wear the same pants and shirts every week.
What's the stuff that gets forgotten about? Like you think socks that have never been worn in years, or
Yes.
like some undergarments, or like OT old T-shirts that just get put at the bottom, and then when you pick up your stuff,
Yeah.
it's like you're not searching through there a lot. At least I
Yeah.
don't. I just like, all right, this is cool. I'll put
Yeah.
this on.
I think it's those for me it's the shirts cuz I get kind of sentimental with a lot of my shirts.
Like,
Or like not even my shirts, just some clothes cuz I'm like, "Oh, I had some really good memories in these shirts."
mm-hmm.
Even like from our trips together, like this is just an example, but like, "Oh, I wore this in Japan." Like
Uh-huh.
I don't want to get rid of it even though
Right,
it's so old now,
right,
you know?
right.
So that's where I get kind of caught up. I have a lot of old shirts, a lot of old clothes that I'm like, I don't think I'd ever wear this again,
But
but
it's
I
like,
feel sad letting it go,
yeah,
you
I
know?
used to be like that, and then the
Yeah.
moving helps. But
Yeah, I definitely got to purge out a little bit of my closet, which I'm kind of look I need to do that at some
what do you
point, but
think the percentage is for girls?
I'm not going to lie, the average gals might hate me on this. I think it's lower.
I think
I think
because they have more stuff than
that's
guys on
yeah.
average.
Yes.
Like they'll buy a dress for one occasion,
Yeah,
but keep
that's
it.
true. But keep it. Yeah.
They'll buy like a summer fit and wear it one summer, but
And
still have it.
yeah.
Like or bathing suits, they got a ton of those.
Yeah.
Like
Well, let me tell you this too.
what?
I just feel like girls' clothing in general takes up less space.
You're right.
You know?
You're right.
Like and that's why I think they can also accumulate more. But also like I just think that the clothing thing is a little bit different for both average guys and gals, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's
but then that leads me to this question. Now it's instead of just the clothes you wear, I want you to think of everything that you've bought in your place.
uh-huh.
What percentage of the stuff in there do you actually use?
Dude, I don't think we talked about it on this our newest podcast,
Uh-uh.
but I'm so bad at that. Maybe
What do
when
you
we
mean?
talked about Sagittarius and our zodiac signs,
Uh-uh.
I'm very bad like with money. Like
Are you?
I'm impulsive.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Uh
remember that. Yes.
bro, like we literally talked about this last
Yeah.
week. I got a cold tub in there
Oh,
that's still in the
it's
box.
still in the box.
That's from
We got to
before I
take that
tore
out.
my Achilles.
Oh shit, it's been a
Granted, that's
minute.
probably why it's still in
Yeah.
the box.
Yeah.
But it's still in the box. I got
Yeah.
so many stuff like that in my
Oh, really?
place
Okay,
that I'm
okay.
like, I want this. I'm gonna buy it.
Uh,
I'll use it like once or twice.
I
I got
know.
a chipping green in there. Have I used
I
it?
forgot about
Yeah,
that.
ask me if
Do
I've
you have
used it.
that? Have you used it?
No.
That's great.
I've used it once.
Okay,
When I
okay, you
opened
used
the
it once.
box, I was like, hey, this should be cool. Never used it again. It's in there though if anyone wants to come through.
Hey, if you want to see us do a cold tub challenge,
Well,
and
golfing.
by us, I mean you want to see Carrie do a cold tub
The whole
challenge.
podcast, we could be in it. It'd be a short
Ooh,
episode.
there would be a very short
Yeah.
episode. Leave a like. One like, Carrie's job.
Yo, but I would say that number for me is very low.
Okay.
Because very low.
Very low?
Very low.
Low, like
Lower
10.
than the clothes for sure.
Oh, okay, for sure.
I still go like 20, 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for me, that's where I go up. I think we've talked about it off podcast, but
Yeah.
I'm not a things guy.
Right.
I don't like having things.
Yeah.
I think it just like is
Thing
too
one
much
and thing
for
two would
thing
hate
one and
you,
thing
you
two.
know?
You know, that's not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
you know?
not you. Not Dr. Seuss. Yeah.
I think it just is a lot in my brain to keep track of all of my things.
Yeah.
And I hate seeing things go unused.
Okay.
So that's where I'm like, oh, I just don't want to have all these things because it's just going to take up space, yada, yada.
So then, what do you do? And this would help me, maybe a lot of you guys out there too. What do you do if you want something? Like you see an ad on TV, or maybe one of your homies just got something.
Yeah.
I guess you don't play games that much, but like I don't know, something useful. You know, maybe it's something recovery wise because you're PT and all that. Like, what if you want it? Like, what do you do?
And here's the thing: this is kind of my downfall for like, I want to say like concert tickets or like event tickets. Is because, or just like a lot of things in general, is that I like to think about it a lot. Like if I'm like, oh, that looks cool, like I want that pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I'll literally be like, okay, if I want it in a week still, then I'll get it.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll even be like, especially with like speaking of shoes, I'll be like, oh, if I want it in a month, I'll get them.
Oh, dang, that's a long
time. So sometimes that kind of bites me in the butt, but it also saves me money because I'll be like, oh, I do want it in a month, and then it's sold out. And then I'm like,
I didn't. But
I
like,
didn't get it.
what if it's limited edition? I'm a big sucker for limited edition exclusive stuff. Like, what if it's like that? Because there's a timeline on it, you know?
And that's where I say my downfall is a lot, is because I don't pull the trigger on that. Or if I see limited edition or it's like 48-hour sale, I always get a little, it almost like puts me off because here's the thing is that I think companies take advantage of the pressure.
That's me. They take advantage. Yeah, I'm in that.
You know?
They know
because
what
they're
doing.
like, yo, you got to buy this right now.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know?
You're like, shit, I do have to buy this right now.
You're right.
So that's where I get a little,
okay.
Not like I want to stick it to the man, but like just be like, you know what? I don't want to engage in that.
Yeah.
So that's why, even though I've missed out on a lot of things that I've actually truly wanted because I get put off by the time pressure.
But you still
So
like living now. You're happy.
yeah, I'm
Like
still
so
living and
you're
happy. Yeah, yeah.
it's
So
chilling.
yeah, but
I like that rule though. I
yeah,
don't know if I could go a month though.
I do think a month sometimes is too long. Where I'm like, no matter what,
Mhm.
if you wait a month, it'll probably either be gone or you've just moved on.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the week or 2 weeks where
What
it's like,
about hitting
okay,
a
yeah,
quota? Like I know some people
uh,
that have like a checklist, like
uh,
mostly financially, like okay,
mhm.
if I work this many hours this week or if I do these certain things around the house, then I could get
Yeah,
kind of like a self reward.
yes.
Do you what about that?
I do really like that version too. I'll be like, oh, if I had a good week at work, or
Uh-huh.
we saw this many patients, or
Uh-huh.
whatever, something along those lines of like, especially when I was in school, like, oh, if I got these grades, or
Yeah.
if I got my work done or
Mm.
whatever, then I could get this, like,
Thing.
for those that know, definitely know, I like these specific shoes that I
Mhm.
wear.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get these shoes,
Okay.
so I'm
It's
gonna
like
get
your
this.
little reward
Yeah, a little
system.
reward system,
Yeah.
but yeah, so. And I'm trying to be more of like a guy that I try not to pay full price for anything. Where like
Mm.
if it's on sale, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it now. Versus
Uh-huh.
like when it's full price, I'm like, maybe it'll go on sale,
Uh-huh.
or like maybe there's a coupon code or something that
Yeah.
comes out, or like I shop a lot on Nike, and Nike always has like a 20% off code. So like I'll
Yeah.
always be like, okay, if there's no code or no discount, I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Good for
so
you.
just trying to save money, bro.
Yeah.
So but that leads me to my next question
Okay,
for
what
you,
is
bro.
it?
What do you think about just the word value?
Value?
What does value mean to you?
Definitely has some value there.
Mm.
No, I think value is like to me, value holds it like carries weight.
Okay.
Like if you were to just say like what's synonyms for value?
Uh-huh.
Like amount,
Yeah,
worth,
yeah, worth. Yeah.
uh I don't know, to me value is like up there.
Okay.
And so when like I value something
Uh-huh.
or you have values,
Uh-huh.
like to me that's like pretty high.
Yes.
Like characteristically or you like really cherish that or
Okay.
it's like something you
Then
protect.
let me ask you this. Do you care about the monetary value of something? Are you the kind of person where you're like, "Oh, this was worth $1,000."
Uh-huh.
So you're like, so it's always going to be like better than something that's like $800?
Mm.
Or are you someone that's like, "Oh, I use this thing,
Uh-huh.
it's $1,000, I used it twice,
Uh-huh.
versus this $800 thing, I used it 8 times."
Mm. Mhm.
Then do you see like, "Oh, I've got more value out of the $800 thing?"
I got you. I got what you're saying. Imma
Mm.
say no, and I think it goes back to the other question
Uh-huh.
where I don't use a lot of the stuff I buy. Like, I'll
I
just
see.
buy it. Whereas, like,
Uh-huh,
that
uh-huh.
cold plunge stuff might have been, like, more expensive than some stuff where I use, like, every day.
I see.
And so, like, if you wanna put a value on it,
Mm.
like, I've gotten 0 value from that cold plunge
Yeah.
stuff, right?
You're
Even
right,
though it
sure.
was, let's say, more expensive than stuff I use every day.
Okay.
Or like your car, right?
Yeah.
I'll treat this is probably bad for the car. I'll take better care of other things
Mm.
that I own rather than the car, which is probably way more expensive than all
Oh,
the
that's fair.
household things.
Mm.
So if it's something I use daily
Mm.
or really enjoy having or using, to me
Mhm.
that's more valuable
Mm.
than a car. Although when I say that out loud, a car is pretty valuable.
Car is pretty valuable.
I use it every day actually.
I can't lie to you, bro.
Yeah,
That
now
gets me
that
to
my
every.
thought process
Yeah,
was
yeah, hold
there,
on. And that's
uh
why I wanted to bring you kind of on this mental roller coaster. I had this with the guys at the cabin this
uh-huh.
past
No,
weekend.
I was on it for a little bit.
Yeah,
I was like,
like where we were all having kind of this same realization
uh-huh.
about like the things that we own and the value that it gives us.
Uh-huh.
And we were considering like also like, let's say it was like, let's say it's like a sporting event now,
Uh-huh.
where you're like, I don't I you don't own that thing, but you have that memory in your head of like the
Uh-huh.
experience.
But you had to pay for it,
You
right?
had to pay
Like
for
these
it.
tickets were X amount.
Then is that more value even though it's something you did one time?
Ooh, you
You
know
know?
what? I think it depends on who you're with.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if I had to go by myself and it was like this one experience,
Sure.
uh, very valuable. Let's say the tickets were like thousand, like
Like let's
very
say it's a
high.
Sea Breezy concert,
Yeah,
you
right.
know? Mhm.
Versus like I don't know something else that I
Yeah.
own, but I
Yeah.
could like share with others.
Yeah.
to me, that's like more valuable because I value time with others
Yeah, I
more.
see what you're saying.
So that's a tricky. That's where it gets
That's where
tricky.
it gets kind of muddied. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. It's a
Because
little
can you put a price tag on those things? You know?
like that's why I think when people say
Uh
priceless
huh.
or yeah, there's no other word than
I
priceless,
guess
right?
yeah, priceless or yeah, yeah, priceless.
There's
Yeah,
gotta be another word, but
I'm sure.
um, yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
literally like there are priceless
I
things.
agree.
Like you can't put a number on that.
No, I completely agree. I
Like
think
this podcast, if someone wanted to buy this podcast, we can't
yeah,
put a number on
I
that.
can't put a number on that.
Like I can't, how am I supposed to put a number on you? You
Literally,
know, like
like
you a
how
10 out of 10, but like
exactly? Hey,
how
you know,
like, I mean, I guess that was pretty
you
easy,
know what I'm
but
saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Ty for the haircut.
hey,
Um, but yeah, like how are you supposed to put a value on seeing Steph Curry hit a game winner? You know?
yeah, but
You
that's
know?
what they're trying to do nowadays.
What you mean?
Is like the Amazon Prime thing where they have
Yeah.
that moment on like a necklace
Oh yeah,
is
yeah.
literally that moment
Yes.
captured and put on a physical
Monetary
something.
thing. Yes.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah. Yeah.
monetize that,
Yeah.
which they're trying to do everywhere in the world.
Yes.
But it's like, okay, I own this moment, low
Yes.
key.
And you could. This is great. We were talking about this where it's people. I think are starting to catch on to that, and it kind of happened in COVID where like they were monetizing like I forget what it was called like the images, like the
Like
not ETH, yeah,
NFTs.
NFTs, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And there was like a time cap. They were trying to say like this is a time capsule of a moment
yeah,
of this time,
yeah,
but in this image.
yeah.
And so I think people are starting to figure out that like people will pay a lot to feel an experience again.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're trying to monetize that moment, like with some sort of memorabilia of like not
Yeah.
just like a concert shirt, you know what I'm saying, but like something like that where like it's like a moving thing of
Yeah,
like
like
that
I
experience itself.
I think if people could like pay for the first time again,
Mhm.
like let's say they saw a concert they really liked or
Yeah.
they experienced something for the first time that is
Mhm.
like you definitely can't feel that
Mhm,
again.
mhm.
Like for me a big one is like Fortnite when that came
Yeah.
out. Like that was huge.
Oh,
Like everyone was on it. Like
unreal.
right, there's
Unreal.
not you're
Yeah.
not going to feel like that again.
Ever again, no.
So it's like but if someone could pay to feel that
Mhm.
again and like go back like that's something
Mhm.
that's like priceless in a
Yes,
way.
completely.
Kinda like that, or if someone can see a concert for the first time again,
Yes.
like, you can't buy merch that would do that, like,
Yes.
no T-shirt.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
That leads me into Carrie's you're following me here.
Hey,
It's
I got
great.
you, I
It's
got you, I
incredible.
got you.
This leads me into my last little part here.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that people chase that first time feeling
Ooh.
a lot?
Ooh.
Like let's say everyone knows someone that's into something a
Uh-huh.
lot.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's like just whatever your interest is, like
Uh-huh.
if you like fishing,
Yeah.
if you like going to Disneyland,
Yeah.
if you like watching movies or
Yeah.
whatever. Especially like if you like watching the show like a show over and over again or
Yeah.
like a movie over and over again.
Yeah.
Do you think this is my theory is that people innately are trying to search for that first time feeling again?
Yeah. I
I
think you
agree.
can apply that to so many things
Yes.
because a lot of people when you're born, you're a kid. You're a
Mhm.
kid before you're an adult.
Mhm.
And most of people's lives, I think they're trying to live with that inner kid in them
Yes.
or like experience those fun moments again, even
Yeah.
as adults, right?
Yeah.
That's why like Disneyland is great for kids and
And
adults because they
adults.
can still be kids,
You
have fun,
feel like a
whatever.
kid again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or like TV shows,
Mhm.
nostalgia, right?
Mhm.
They'll have remakes of like
Mhm.
movies because they're
Mhm.
trying to recreate that. Or you'll rewatch the same like Friends,
Yeah.
right? Or they
Mhm.
have reunions,
Mhm.
where you're trying to like recapture those
Mhm.
moments, like I remember this, it's a good
Yeah.
time or
Uh-huh.
whatever. And I think that literally applies to like everything.
I yes. I completely agree.
Yeah,
And
like
it's so interesting to me because this is why I was doing this is that a person's childhood shapes for you yourself.
yes,
Like the memories you have, you experience, like let's say like 18 and before,
uh huh,
because that kind of becomes your like comfort nostalgia zone
uh huh,
where you have not like you have. I mean, yeah, it's true. You have a lot less responsibilities and worries,
Uh-huh.
you can really feel those emotions of enjoyment.
Yeah.
And I really do think adulthood is truly just finding those moments again.
I think it's mostly good, but there are some bad ones when you try and
Mm.
compare too much, or you really try and recreate
Yeah,
that,
I
or
completely
you're
agree.
really searching for
And
that.
I think that's where people get too lost sometimes
Yeah.
of like, let's say you really like going to a Laker game.
Yeah.
You end up spending all your money on going to a Laker game over and over again
Mhm.
just to feel like that again, but
Mhm.
it almost like it's like it gets saturated. You're like, "Oh, I've been so many
Mhm.
times,"
That's
it's
true.
not special anymore.
That's true. I
So,
think same with, like, relationships,
yeah.
TV shows.
Mhm, mhm.
Like, maybe you really like this one movie or TV show, and you're,
Mhm.
like, searching, like, for one, and you're really comparing it,
Yeah,
but it's like, "Ah, it's not the same, I'm not into it like that." And
yeah,
then it just kinda in a cycle like
yeah,
that when you're searching too hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy, and that's adulting, man, and
True.
that actually leads us into a great
Oh,
segue.
shit, let's go.
Yeah, you're doing a great job here. um, hey, shout out my boy Hot Rod. Shout out my boy Rodney for
Yeah.
tuning in and listening to the show. Shout out Jacinda too. I'm gonna give a little backstory. Me and Rodney actually used to work at the Cal State Long Beach Rec Center together.
Great
That's where we
place.
met. We used to work at the front desk together. So shout out my boy Rod. Thanks for listening, man. So this question comes from him. And Kara, I wanna ask your opinion about adulthood here.
Yeah.
What do you think about career changing in your late 20s and early 30s?
Okay. I think it's nowadays is more common than ever before.
I agree.
Um,
But I want to hear your take before I agree.
yeah, because I think now compared to before, there's
Mhm.
also more careers in my opinion. Like
Bro,
they say like technology is taking away some or with AI or whatever,
yeah.
freaking interns.
Mhm, mhm. It's
Um,
the freaking intern.
yeah. But I think it's also creating a lot more opportunities for people,
Mhm.
like just with social media or technology and
Yeah.
just creating jobs low
Yeah.
key. That things that didn't exist before.
Yeah, like when we were at Bucket Squad this weekend and the boys are telling us about what they do, I'm like, this was not a job
Oh yeah.
30 years ago.
Yeah, like no kid would grow up and know what that is for one, and
Exactly.
then like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to be that.
Yeah. But
But
when we were there, I was like, oh, this happens on this scale all across the country
and
now.
there needs to be people that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you could literally switch to that, or if you don't like that, switch to something else.
Mhm, mhm.
And I think it's more common that people bounce from one thing to another,
Mhm.
especially as I think
Mhm.
school is very important, but I think it doesn't hold maybe that same value as before. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, yeah, you're right.
Like,
You're right.
whereas you can achieve great things
Mhm.
without going to like a college, like having a college
I
degree.
completely agree.
Whereas before that was kind of like the minimum, and it
Yeah.
was harder to do other stuff
Yes.
without one.
Yeah.
So I think now more than ever, like it's great as long as you find something that you're happy with,
Yeah.
rather than like, oh, I hate this job, I hate whatever
Mhm.
your life, and don't get
Mhm.
stuck in that cycle. Because 30 is still young.
Bro, 30 is still so young.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still just because we've both of us, I mean, me more than you, I just recently graduated.
Hmm.
So I'm starting to feel like I'm like, man, if I graduated when I was 22, I'd be like, I'm literally so young. But now, even though I've graduated at like 27, I'm like, dude, there's so much time. Like 30 is, even though it's approaching, it's like still
Yeah.
so young,
They
you
always
know?
say like 30s is your new 20s or
20s, yeah,
whatever. 40s is the new.
new 30s. So
Yeah, you have your sweet 16 at
I
45,
might
you
have to
know?
have my Sweet 16 again,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Because Carrie didn't come to my first one.
Bro,
She
sorry, I was
was
busy.
busy or
Yeah,
something, whatever.
with
But
this
listen,
guy.
we don't have to get into the age, so, But yeah, so I mean, I completely agree with you, and I think that I've had this opinion for a long time.
Mm,
Is that
and you didn't tell me?
that's a good point. Um, it's crazy the college system because they make you pick who you want to be at like
Dude,
17 years old.
it's so hard. They try to lock you in right there
You don't know jack shit.
when you're in
You don't
high
know
school.
anything. Your junior year of high school, what do you really
That's a
know,
lot of
bro?
pressure.
Like what do you really know?
What's out there in the world?
You don't even know what's out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I think the only jobs I knew at that time was like, oh, I could become either one of my parents' jobs, was it like,
Right.
or
That's a common trend.
yes, or like I guess a different kind of engineer or a doctor.
Yeah, those are the most
or a
well-known. Like a
dentist or something,
doctor is very well
Yeah,
known. Like you see your doctor, you
yeah,
see a dentist, you see
yeah. Maybe an
I don't
optometrist,
know,
like any healthcare thing.
astronaut. That's always a
Yeah, of
kid's
course, of
thing.
course. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I think that they lock. It's hard because even though there's more opportunities, kids don't know about that. Like they can't
yeah,
even drive yet. Some of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
How are they supposed to know what's out there?
Exactly. How are you supposed to know? So, I've always thought it's like not unfair, but it's kind of crazy to think that someone can decide their life at that age. So that if you end up finding a path later on in your life, if just as long as that one feels good to you, then that's great.
Yeah, this might be a hot take. I think it's low key easier to change careers
Mm.
in your late 20s, early 30s, even 40s,
Yes.
probably all the way on.
Hmm.
Easier to do that than it is to change majors.
Completely. And let me tell you why. I got two
Yeah, yeah,
two
yeah.
reasons why. The first one is a job, a boss just wants to see someone who's worked before. If
Experience.
you've worked before, then you understand you have the grind mindset. You're able to work with other people,
How are you
you have
supposed to get
experience.
experience if they won't hire you?
Exactly.
That's
So
a
make
whole
that make sense.
yeah, I don't know.
But the second one is also we talked about this in another podcast, but as you get older, you get better at faking the confidence.
Yeah,
And you're like, "I can do that." And then
I could
just
do that.
figuring it out on the fly, you
Yeah,
know?
because most of the time a job will teach you
Yes.
what they expect of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think way easier because when you're in school, you're paying to be there
Yeah.
for whatever,
Mhm.
and then low key, if you switch majors, you gotta pay, like, more money because most of the
Yeah.
time you gotta, like, almost restart
Mhm.
when you're just trying to get that degree or
You're
graduate.
just trying to make it happen.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
so young at that point. It's also, like, pressure, I feel
So much pressure.
like, from parents, like, "Oh, graduate this time,
I
get these
know, yeah.
grades, finish at this time,"
Yeah.
whatever, and if you switch, it's like,
Then
now I'm
you
set
maybe another
back."
year of school or
Yeah,
whatever,
although
yeah.
it might be for the better,
Yeah.
but at that age, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree, and this might be a hot take too,
Mhm.
but I think it's truly it's truly okay, and it's honestly a good thing if you work a job that you might not be super excited about,
Mm, mhm,
but it pays for your lifestyle that you want.
mm,
Like, let's say I'm not super stoked about X job,
mhm,
but it makes me X amount of money,
mhm.
and I'm able to do all of my favorite hobbies.
The
Like
lifestyle
I'm
you
able to
want.
travel. I'm able to, let's say I like playing golf. I'm able
Yeah,
to play golf. I'm able to spend time with my friends.
yeah,
Even though I don't like what I do still think that that's a very, very admirable choice for work
yeah,
because you're like, even though I might not always enjoy what I'm doing, which is true. No one's gonna completely enjoy their job, but even though you're doing something that you might not be super into, the fact that it fuels the rest of the things that fill your cup,
mhm.
I think that's great.
Kinda like a give and take.
It's a give and take.
Because there's some that on the scale that really love it, but
Mhm.
maybe it doesn't fund the lifestyle they want.
Exactly.
There's some where they kinda hate it, they dread
Yeah.
going to work,
Mhm.
but it might pay really well, or they give the benefits they really need that fund whatever they need in life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I always feel like there's a little bit of that pressure in adulthood of like, I could work this job that I really love, but maybe it doesn't make a lot of money, or this job that I don't really necessarily like, but it helps fund my life and my family. And I think that's something that is super admirable. Love that. So whichever path life takes you, just keep trying to raise the average. All right, Care. I got one last segment for us here today. And it's a good friend, would you rather?
Hey,
You know?
love that.
And we've actually had some listener suggestions.
Hey, let's go. Shout out all the
Shout out all the
listeners.
listeners out there. So we've got a couple would you rather's for you here,
Alright, from
Kier.
them. Alright, let's
Okay.
get it.
We're firing off from the Average Bros fam. The first one. Would you rather only be able to make right turns while driving,
Okay.
or every other light you hit is a red light?
Oh, that is so bad for both.
For both.
That is bad because I love a good left turn.
A protected left, bro.
Protected.
A little protected left.
Or
What you
even
going?
the yield one too, make it a little
Yeah,
risky.
you
Like, should
did.
I go? Should I wait? Is
Crazy.
anyone coming?
I
You
hate
know?
Mo, the top, bottom tier feeling when someone is behind you and there's a gap on
Oh,
the U, and
yeah.
you're like, "Oh, I should go," and then you
Yeah, like, I
don't
don't wanna
go,
make them wait,
and
but,
then
like,
you're like,
if you're
"Fuck," and then
like,
and then
now
it's
they
too
think
late.
I'm just wait
Now they think I'm soft. Yeah, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's but then on the right turn,
Uh-huh.
'cause I low-key don't like this, when you're going on a right
Mhm.
turn
Mm.
and there's a crosswalk and you might be in a busy
Yeah.
neighborhood or
Mhm,
something,
mhm.
you always gotta look out for, like, kids,
A homie.
pedestrians,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
like, they
chilling.
they always might be there, so
Can I let me tell you this real
yeah.
quick. On my way to work, I always
Uh-huh,
have this one last right turn,
uh-huh.
and just because I'm one punctual MFer,
Yeah.
I actually kinda leave the house at the same exact time every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
I've seen this same kid on
Hey.
this same bike.
Uh-huh.
I see him, I wanna say at least once a week, or if not, every other week,
Dude, shout out that kid.
because we're at the light at the same time, and
That's
every
dope.
time I turn, I look,
And he's there?
and it's in case it's him. It's either him or no one.
Yeah.
So it's
Dude, shout out
so
him.
shout out to homie. Maybe I should throw a
Yeah.
little Average Bros merch at him or
Just
something, but
yeah, just trying to get it to school or wherever he's
yeah,
going.
so
That's cool.
but yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, so that's very hard. Just
Mm,
catching like every other red,
annoying.
uh, that would be terrible. I
Mm.
think I would only make right turns.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, then to make a left, you'd have to make, like, 3 rights.
Yeah, but like if you just like is it just me or everyone in the world?
It's just you.
No, actually everyone in the world that can't do that.
Yeah,
That'd
that'd be
be
everyone would be
crazy. Like
going
everyone would just like, excuse me, I'm just
if
trying
you
to
know
go
I'm
that
trying to go
way.
that way.
But society.
But you I
Okay.
guess
Because you could just
you
hop
could
on the
plan out,
freeway.
and you could plan out your route a little better too. If you knew you could only turn right,
Yeah.
you could just make 3 rights out of your neighborhood and then, go straight,
Yeah. And then that way you're cruising
Yeah, and then
straight
just
up
turn right.
freeway. The other way, I guess you could just take freeways, but if you gotta go somewhere else, it's
Then
like
it's taking forever.
you just gotta account for that. But yeah, that's
You know
why
what? You're kinda speaking facts. I think Imma join you, bro.
hey
It would
man,
suck to be stuck at every other red light.
it
Suck.
would just it's bad.
Yeah, but because if you just but if you're hitting greens on the rights,
It's
I
fast.
think that's great.
Yeah.
Alright, next one, we're going to the next one. Would you rather only be able to send and receive voice memos while texting,
Okay.
or have no cellular data capabilities, gosh, I can't read, in your phone?
Bro, that's terrible. The first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just people do that sometimes.
Like voice notes only?
Yeah.
Okay,
People do that.
I agree with you.
It's probably faster too. I
It
just
low
don't
key,
do it.
bro, I don't know if I'm starting to become boomer,
Uh-huh.
but I kinda wanna start letting voice notes rip.
Yeah,
I
like
have
people
some
do
older
that.
patients, they only do talk to text.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm right
Yeah.
there with you.
Especially with like AI stuff now.
AI and all that stuff. Yeah,
Because
I
the
can
other
relate.
one, that's terrible. You need to be
Yeah.
on Wi-Fi the whole time?
Yeah, that's kinda
Like, what are we living
yeah,
before the
well,
internet?
come on, the
Like,
internet?
come on.
The internet? I agree. Alright, one last one for you, big dog. Would you rather sit courtside at a Laker game
Okay.
for free,
For free.
or
Great value.
play a friendly game of horse with an NBA player of your choosing?
Hmm. The court side.
Courtside?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want the one-on-one time?
Nah.
Really?
Yeah. 'Cause all I need is you.
Fuck, you're right.
No. Um, but it might because I'm sure if I experienced courtside before, then
Yeah,
I would choose the other one.
I see, I see.
I've never experienced that before. In
Mhm.
my opinion, then I'm like up close with everyone. I get to
I see
see
what you're
it
saying.
like live and what they're doing. I could probably hear them.
Yeah.
Whereas like a game of horse, it's like I don't care like about
It
horse really,
Sure,
and
sure,
we're
sure.
just like,
Okay.
all right, I guess I'll shoot from here, and we can chat it up. But like
Okay.
to me, that ends quicker.
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
That'd probably be like 10 minutes.
yeah.
But I do think, I don't know. I don't know why I'm leaning towards, I think I'd have a good time like one-on-one with a homie.
You would, because we do.
Like, exactly right.
I'm
I
not even in the NBA.
Exactly, but it's basically like you are though.
What the?
So, no, I think I don't know why. I think I would enjoy having, maybe I'm just a softie. Maybe I like the one-on-one time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd have to be very smart about my pick,
Who would you pick then?
Probably someone fun. Maybe like Giannis or something.
Hmm. So if he dunks it, then what do you do?
shit, I'm to be like, I'll just take a letter.
Yeah.
But we're playing Antetokounmpo though.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? We're not playing horse.
See, you didn't say that.
Exactly.
If that's the case,
if that's the case, I'm playing the longest word possible. We're playing this game.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
You know. So I think I'm gonna have to rock the game of whatever word, just as long as we're not playing pig or something.
Yeah.
Courtside though, if you picked courtside, then maybe I'd have to go courtside because we'd make a fire reel or short. You know
yeah,
so
Clippers, if you want to send us
Clippers, if you want to send us courtside next time, we could be there.
Yeah. All right, guys. So like always, we leave you off with a little advice mantra for your week. But with the 2.0, we've been having our intern do it, and we've been rating it, and it's been doing pretty good so far.
Doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
So far.
So this week, let's see what it has to say.
Okay.
It says, this week, you should focus on doing fewer things, but doing them with intention and purpose. Prioritize what actually moves you forward, whether that's improving your work, creating meaningful content, taking care of your body and energy. You don't need to do everything. It just needs to be the right things consistently. Staying disciplined, present, and aware of where your time goes, and making small improvements every day that build real momentum. What you think? To me, that was pretty fire. I got inspired reading it. Like, I was like, let's go. Like, this intern was speaking to me right
Let's
now.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on.
You and me right now.
Come on.
Let's go. So I don't know what you think, but this one, I like this one.
I can't lie, bro. This is the best one yet.
I like this one.
This one is fire. It really it reeled me in a little bit. At first I was like, okay, where's this going?
Yeah.
And then it started talking about consistency.
Yeah.
And doing the right thing. Just do it doesn't have to do all of it.
No, it says don't do all of it.
Just do a little bit.
I heard that.
I was like, don't do it. I'm down. I'm
it.
down to not do all of it. Well, let me tell you this, bro. I've actually been trying to do this for myself. This advice.
Oh, shoot.
Just trying to being more intentional about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just whether it's like I'm on this kind of thing of like no wasted energy kind of vibe. Where like everything that I'm putting my seeds into, that's what it's about. Like it's a step forward towards something.
I've seen you plant your seed before.
Exactly, you know? I'm a gardener, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, farmer.
Yeah.
Or is that the right one? But anyways, yeah, just trying to be more intentional. Like if I'm working on the podcast, you know, or working on regular hoops or whatever it may be, working on work stuff, just trying to make sure it's filling up the right cups, and we're not wasting up too much energy.
I like that. I like
exactly.
I like that.
Yeah. What about you? What you think?
Well, what would you rate it?
Oh, what am I rating it?
Yeah.
Shit, man. I think this is my first 9 club right here.
Didn't you already have a 9?
Did I?
I think you were the only one that have a 9.
Oh shit! I guess this is my second 9 club right here. I'm going high for this one. I'm going like this is a 9.5 for me right now.
Okay.
This is a 9. This is a solid 9.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I'm in the same. I was gonna say 9.5 too. This is up there.
This
I literally said
I
was getting amped up as I was reading it.
Yes.
I was like, let's do this. Like, do fewer things this week. I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm gonna do
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna do those things.
That's what I'm talking. I'm gonna do less.
I'm gonna do less, but more at the same time. Just be present with them.
Yes.
Intentional. I think intention has a lot of value. You know, I'm just saying that over and over.
Yes.
You can't emphasize value enough.
And that's the perfect ending to this week's episode, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. And like we said here, consider what you're doing. Intention, consistency, value. That's what it comes down to. Raise the average that way. We'll see you guys in the next one.